Making Designer Scrapbook Pages is a book full of ideas for you if you're getting started on scrapbooking, or if you need some inspiration to help you try some new things. This would be the perfect book for you. You're going to find instructions for 178 different scrapbook pages, tags, gift albums, using lots of different techniques and materials. So let's get inside the book. You're going to find your table of contents that's going to walk you through how the book is laid out, which is going to be divided into different techniques that have been used and some different approaches to scrapbooking. To start off, the book's going to cover some design elements for you and walk you through just some things to think about when you're getting started scrapbooking, from taking better photos to a quick look at basic tools and techniques, to making better scrapbook pages. And this is just walking you through your basics, choosing papers and photos. Then we're going to come to Meet the Masters, and this is really a neat section. The way this book has been laid out, we've taken the 5 designers who've contributed to this book and assigned each a sort of description of the style that they use. We've got a sophisticated style, paper engineering style, realistic style, artsy style, and eclectic style. So throughout the book, you're going to see these different styles represented and kind of a look at some different approaches to scrapbooking. So to start the book, we're going to give you a look at some same but different spreads. You'll have here using the same layout with different looks from the different designers using these different styles, using the same photos or papers, and that's really going to give you a chance as we look at this here to see what different options you have, maybe what appeals to you most, what style invokes your sense of creativity the most, and that might be something you want to pay attention to in the coming pages. Next, we'll get into some more samples like that, this time using the same photos. Our 4 different designers here have each contributed a different layout using the same photos. And that, again, is really going to be a neat way for you to take a look at kind of different styles you could use with the same elements. As we get further into the book, you're going to get into some different sections. We're starting with new ways to use patterned papers. And inside, you're going to find lots of projects. And when you get to these projects, you'll find one project that's been enlarged on usually the left-hand page here, and it's going to have some tips from our designer. And you'll notice these little bullet points that come out and give you some tips about what the designer has done in creating this page, the techniques that have been used, tips or different information that's going to help you to really identify what makes that page so strong. So that's going to be helpful for you to identify those styles. Then you can take a look at the other projects that have been included. Again, some tips have been given for you on what the designer was doing to create this page, what sorts of techniques were being used, and what their thoughts were on why they chose those techniques. We have a section on altering, which is going to walk you through all different kinds of alterations you can make to different elements of your page. Here we're taking a look at altering tags. And you'll see lots of different things you can add to these, whether it's embellishments or just stressing the tags. And you're going to find lots of different things that are altered in this section: papers, alphabet tiles, tags, charms. Just highlighting a couple of the most interesting things for you here. So I've marked a couple pages so you can get a taste of what's in this book. We have the latest techniques here, and that's going to walk you through lots of different things using clay, stamping, iris folding here, using lots of photos, working with double spreads, So some new techniques that you maybe haven't used before, and some older ones that you might be looking for inspiration with. We have a section on collage, and that's going to walk you through using collage and ephemera on your projects. And you're also going to find some tips for journaling in the back of the book, and also in creating gift albums. So you've got a lot of information here, and you've got lots of projects to illustrate the use of those techniques. So lots to inspire you. You've got some really good tips from our designers on creating these projects, and full lists of the materials that have been used so you can recreate your favorites.